My name's Piccoli. I'm 26 years old and I'm the creative director at Collings. I was studying full-time. I did a year of psychology fresh out of high school. Did the year, and then after the year I then transferred into accounting and finance because I felt that was more suited towards my personality and what I thought I wanted to do. As I was browsing through social media and scrolling through my stories, I would see Christian post about like following your passion and doing what you truly love. And as I was doing my degree, I realised that wasn't actually what I wanted to do. It was just something I just did to keep my parents happy. As I was, so the first time around, Christian posted about your passion and all that kind of stuff, and I watched it and I was it planted the seed of doubt in my head. At the time I didn't jump, because I think after that he started posting about looking to hire someone. I kind of let that opportunity slip. The second time around was probably 3 or 4, maybe 5 months later, and I was like seriously considering like, you know, I should go, and I spoke to my best mate, whose name's also Michael, and I was Michael squared, and I was like, just having a chat with him, like I'm not really enjoying. It's not that I wasn't enjoying my degree, I just couldn't see myself work in that industry post studying. And we were having a chat and he was like, look, I think you should really go for it. I actually went to high school with Christian, so it wasn't like it was just a cold call or like a cold approach. I kind of knew him, so I just said, hey Christian, like I've been seeing your posts on social media and I'm interested. You know, would you be willing to sit down and have a chat with me? I've got no experience, but I believe I have a passion and an interest in the industry, and I'd love the opportunity. And we sat down, we had a chat, and yeah, the rest is history pretty much. It's honestly, it's insane. It goes beyond being colleagues. So I've worked at a few. I worked at a call center. I worked at Grill. Done a few different jobs here and there, as you do when you're growing up. And the environment and the closeness of the office, it goes beyond being colleagues. It's almost like a friendship group, a family. It's whatever you really want it to be. It's just a very special group of people, and we all get along very well. We spend time together out of the office quite often, and there's just a real bond, and it's a really unique, vibrant place. Honestly, every day there's a favourite memory somewhere in there, but my all-time favourite memory was probably when I picked up my first ever rental. I remember Christian was away and he said, you know, the leads are coming through, or these are a list of leads, go chase them. And I think at the time he wasn't expecting me to pick up barely any of them, but I managed to, I'm pretty sure I secured all of them. So that was a really proud moment, and one that will always stand out to me because you know, he kind of just said, here's the reins, run free. And I felt a huge weight on my shoulder because Christian was doing so well with picking up rentals and he made it look so easy. But until, you know, the first time you're face to face with someone, you know, it's a completely different experience to, you know, what you think it is. Probably from Christian, actually. He's got a quote, I don't know if it's unique to him, but it's one that he says quite frequently. It's what you can do for today, don't leave for tomorrow. And it pretty much means what it says. It's, you know, if there's a task that you can do now because you have spare time, don't push it till tomorrow, just do it now on the spot, because the chances are you'll probably forget about it. So that's something that I always try and constantly remind myself to do. Don't leave it, don't push it to the side, just smack it out then and there. And that way, you know, the job's done and you don't have to worry about it, you know, tomorrow or a month's time, whenever it is. A lot of different facets. So, for example, at the moment, I get a lot of inspiration from the soccer team that I support. It's kind of a bit of a weird one. But yeah, like the transformation, I'm taking more of a leadership role now. at Collings as I'm one of the more senior figures in the office. And I look at someone like Zlatan Ibrahimovic and the coach Piccoli. I'm spitting some names here. You know, I think it was last year's season, halfway through the season, we were sitting about 10th. And as a club with like such strong history and always finishing like top 4 or thereabouts and really doing well, it wasn't like an acceptable position. And to see, you know, one player come in who's a true leader and a coach who can connect really well with the players, come in and just literally transform the team to the point where they have now been on a winning streak since March, I think it is, which is almost a full year now. So it's just crazy. I just look at that and I think sometimes it's not actually, you know, the talent they bring to the club, but the mentorship and the leadership and really pushing and driving the other players to bring the best and most out of them.